Hello guys and welcome to my channel. I've not been live for a while and I thought I'll go live tonight. I miss you guys and I really want to do some readings for everyone. I've got meditation music in the background. Can you guys let me know if it's okay or if it's really loud? Because to me it sounds alright, but sometimes the mic can pick it up really loud. Before we get started, let me just say hello to everyone. So we've got Sean B. Hey Sean B. We've got Elizabeth Me. Hey Elizabeth. We have Real Pamster. Hey Real Pamster. We have my boy Gary. Hey Gary. Gary's at work at the minute. But yeah, he's there. We've got Elizabeth P. We've got Katina. Phone, really? You're going to be loud down the microphone like that? The music's fine. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Elizabeth. Katina, I missed you all. I really have. Before we get started, guys, I want to show you my new tattoo, which is this here. I got it in you might have seen it if you have me on Instagram or Twitter. But it's in memory of my nana who passed away in March. And my nana is Irish, so I've got all the Irish colours here in this butterfly in memory of her. Thank you, Pamster. Hey, Kara. So that's the new tattoo there added on. And we have some new cards as well, guys, which I'm looking forward to using tonight. Who's Doobie Doobie Doo? Did I say Doobie Doobie Doo? I don't know who Doobie Doobie Doo is. Must be Scooby Doo's brother. Hey, Rhinebeck. Missed you. I missed all of you guys. Like, you have all been on my mind. I missed hanging out with yous. In England, it is it's the summer holidays right now. So it's gonna be a bit hard anyway. Hey, Margot. Thank you for thinking of me. So as I was saying, my loves, we have these new oracle cards, Divine Abundance. They are absolutely gorgeous. Let me just show you some of the artwork here. And we are obviously going to use the tarot and everything. Ryanbox says, hiya boo, how have you been doing? I've been doing alright. I have been, like, we had really hot heat waves here about a week or so ago, and it really messed up my fibromyalgia. I was in a lot of pain. I had big flare-ups. And then after that, one of my wires on my computer, totally, my charger wire went on there, and I've only just got that charger wire this week. But we're here now. We're here. How have you guys been doing? So this is the artwork on these guys. They're very pretty. Gary says, okay, last moment to comment. Just wanted to say, you look beautiful, my love, and love the new cards. Love you. You guys enjoy. Much love and misses and kisses. Really cute. By the way, guys, Gary's been learning my guitar as well. And I've been learning from videos and doing research and everything. But yeah, I've been learning guitar. I can nearly do a song. Nearly. Gary says, oh, it is a song, but I'm like, no, it's not. In my mind, I'm like, I want to do more. I want to progress more. I want to be able to feel like I'm not having to constantly worry about messing up and all that. Hey, Screams of Anubis, how are you doing? It's lovely to see you guys. Like, I know that sometimes we only get a few in here. We've got 10 in here right now, up that way. But I love the calm energy that everybody brings. Everyone's so chilled out, and it chills me out. Like, it just makes me feel really relaxed to be doing these streams. Oh, thank you, Weinbach. It will come, Keela, just practice. Well, we are on, I think it's day 8, and I can show you guys in a bit if you want to hear where I'm at. But I might mess it up, so we'll see. Anyway. But yeah, I've learnt a bit. But yeah, there is going to be so much practice. Gary said, even though I'm so early in my learning of the guitar, that I'm doing really well. But I don't know if he's just being biased because he's my love, so he might just be being a bit biased with me. Oh, we didn't add the ticker. So if anyone's new in this stream, I don't recognise everyone's name, but if there's anyone new watching, the way that these streams work is in a moment, I will ask everyone who would like a reading to put a 1 in the chat. And if I feel drawn to you, then I will pick you. And then you can ask your question. I just ask for no legal or health-related questions. And some people don't know what to ask, so it's okay to just say general reading if you don't know what to ask. The cards are here to give you guidance. They can give you guidance on what can come up in your present life. They can give you guidance on things that can come up in your future if you take certain steps. But one thing I'm not is a fortune teller. I can't predict somebody's future. They just give you guidance on if you take certain steps, this can happen. If you take certain steps, this can be avoided. And it's good for that. So, I nearly did it again then, doobie-doobie then. Don't know where that's come from, that's weird. Right, there we go. If you'd like a reading, put a number 1 in the chat, guys. By the way, my little ones haven't even been off school for 1 week. And they are driving me crackers. They are. They're at that age where it's constantly winding each other up, bickering, fighting. I'm like, pack it in. Behave. Like, no, mother. We're going to be little monkeys. Strangers in the Night. I don't know if I know that, Mark. I'll have to look it up in a bit. Okay, first off, we are going to go with Margot. I feel drawn to you, love. Do you want to put your question in the chat? That is what kids are for, exactly. They wouldn't be kids if they weren't causing havoc. It's when they're good, they're like the real. That's sometimes my kids, they have the moments of when they're really little angels, when they're watching a certain program or if we're doing something. But when you see that big change in energy, it's like, let me check your temperature. Let me check you're all right. Make sure you're okay. Just waiting for Margot's question. Margot, whilst you're thinking of your question, I'm going to do the spiritual AF card. Where's Margot's question? We're still going to do the spiritual AF card first. I like doing this. I don't know if anybody else enjoys these. Yeah, all that when they're good, they're up to something. When they're quiet, like, what are they doing? Oh, I need that. I love this crystal. I got this one. Okay, so the guitars just fell down. Anyway, I bought this, by the way, guys, and this is going to come in very handy when I'm doing your readings, because usually I have to like place the cards in a weird way on my computer, and this is a stand. It's really good, so I can put the cards on it, and I can even turn it around to show you guys when I'm doing reading or whatever, but more so I can see them, because usually it's a bit of a nightmare. Right, let me get the spiritual card and then we'll get on to Margot's reading. Okay. So this one here says, your growth scares people who don't want change. Are you getting shit from people you think should be cheering you on? If you thought of them as scared people instead of giant assholes, could you be more compassionate with them? Or at least let them current assholishness slide for now? Compassion tastes nice and mint fresh, doesn't it? Some people get scared of being left behind, but essentially, yeah, I can do Kerry. I knew there was a reason why I had to have this pen, little moon on it, with this piece of paper, because the book is in my book cabinet, in there, my book, whatever you call it, my book nook. Kerry, neighbour. Right, okay. So Margot would like to know what surprises are in store for me. We're going to start off on the new Oracle deck, Margot. I've been looking forward to working with these. I can feel the energy already, though. It's lovely. Beautiful energy. I'm sending some healing, okay, if your neighbour there, love. I hope she's okay. Okay. First off, you have this card here, Margot. Elizabeth Mee, remind me after I do this reading. Hey, Camille. Remind me, Elizabeth, because I've just picked up this card. Margot, my love, they're talking about trust at the moment, okay? You're asking what surprises are in store for you. And this is saying to trust that the right actions will come into play here. And the source, whatever you class as the source, whether it's a God, the universe, or whether you're an atheist and you just believe things happen on a whim, it doesn't matter. To trust within yourself as well there. And they're bringing in mantras here as well for you. Easy to receive. It's easy for me to receive, easy for me to receive. They're talking about where blockages, where we've been putting a bit of blockages on ourselves. I'm very new with them cards. I don't know how I feel about them yet. Let's see what else we can get here. I'm not going to pick up that thing because they're all going to form. So you've got the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. There's I want to say there's situations going around in your physical life at the moment, Margot, where we feel like that we're walking into it blindfolded. Hence, like I was saying a moment ago about asking questions when things are going to come into play. There's been a lot of anxiety going on. There's somebody who's been having sleepless nights and overthinking things, especially in the night time. And it's, I want to say, if this isn't yourself, Margot, it's someone close to you. And this person is suffering with a lot of anxiety right now. Now the tarot's coming in and saying that we're needing to be putting the work in. Okay, this might be a venture where we feel like we are unprepared and we don't have the right knowledge that we need. But that knowledge can be gained by practice and taking our time and studying. I don't know if this is somebody going into a new job. If you know somebody going into a new job at the moment, love, or in between jobs here, but they're talking about going into where we need to be putting the work in, and it's, I want to say, it's something that we have not done before. Okay, it's like we're starting from the beginning, but we are going in the right direction. We've got the Chariot coming out, the yin and yang energy is coming in there. I do want to say this is around a gentleman or somebody with very masculine energy. They're just bringing that masculinity in here, and they're saying that this person needs to stay true to themselves and remember how strong that they are, and that they will always get to their destination if they trust within themselves and put that work in there. I want to say that this person has had to come away from something that they didn't want to, and it's like a feeling of, well, what do I do now? And they need to just pack it in and start feeling sorry for themselves, and connecting to that masculine energy, okay? Connecting to that authoritative energy of taking charge there. I'm going to get your Rebel deck, love, because I feel like that's it was only a little bit there. Oh, God. Hey, Kirsty, as well. One minute, your card has fallen, Margot. 1 second. I nearly forgot to unmute myself then. Sometimes when I do that, I forget to unmute myself. So you got the money, money, money. Make it rain. This I feel is abundance as well. This is talking about abundance as well. For you and this person. Like I was saying, this person might be you, Margot, we were talking about, but if it doesn't connect with yourself, it's somebody who's close to us there. Okay, if anyone would like a reading, put a number 1 in the chat. And if you're new here, this is how I connect with you. If I feel drawn to you, I will pick you. Hello, Mary and Kara. Feedback off Margot says, "Oh, new job and money. I like it. Connects to my son. Thank you so much, Keela." Oh, Elizabeth, thank you for reminding me. Alright, I've written them down. Okay. Hi, Space Vibes. Remember, guys, if you'd like a reading, put a 1 in the chat. I nearly did that whole dooby-dooby-doo thing again. Wow, I don't have a clue. It must have come from a song on TikTok or something, I don't know. Mary, I feel drawn to you, my love. I am loving this profile picture. Do you want to put your question in the chat? We'll see how we go. It is Gary. Gary's always singing to me. He's always serenading me. I love him singing to me. Okay, just wait for Mary. Hey, Hamid. I'm just about to do a reading, Hamid, and hey, Sunny Girl as well. I'm just about to do a reading, Hamid, but if you stick around, there's always chance later on I might connect to you. How does Stephen feel about me? Should I contact him? Welcome to the newbies. This is a lovely chilled out space. Me. Sorry for the PDA. But I am drawn to you, my love. And please, guys, love the stream, if you know what I mean. Oh, why are the cards falling? 1 second, guys. 1 second, Mary. Your cards are fell, love. Okay, Mary, I've brought these 3 cards out for you, love. You got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. Okay, I feel like first and foremost with these 2 coming out together, I feel like this is symbolizing you guys, and it's like you're both single at the moment, which is quite obvious from your question anyway, but I can't help what the cards say. It's like 2 coming together, but these hands are facing one another, and I feel like that one of you is very, very headstrong and one of you is more about feelings. Okay, and it's like we both need to be, for it to be working for you and Stephen within the future, we both need to be understanding of each other's personality traits, that one of us is headstrong and one of us is more compassionate and emotional. Now, I want to say that I want to say that there is a good chance of you and Stephen working out, okay? And I want to say that there is feelings that he feels yet, but he's trying to figure out what them feelings are. I want to say that there is bumps that you guys will experience, but if you work through it with communication and honesty, that we'll get to the place of the 10 of clubs, okay? We'll get to that happy place of fulfillment and abundance, okay? And like that happily ever after. They're talking about the person who's more emotional. I don't know if it's you, Mary, or Stephen. One of you needs to be able to. It's like a yin and yang vibe, okay? And it's like one of us needs to be able to connect in more with them emotions, and one of us needs to learn when to be strong, okay? And to stay strong. And to stay strong in what we're saying. Okay, I just asked for another card of confirmation, and you've got the 4 wands, which is essentially the soulmate card, the twin flame card. It's got the 2 11s. This is talking about foundations being set between you guys, and that this is something to celebrate as well. The fact that you have that it's at the beginning of this journey, okay? It's just that we need to be making that step. It's the intuition's been there. Should we make a move? Should we make a move? Always listen to that intuition. It will always guide you. I'm going to get you a Rebel deck card, Mary. Okay. Yours is coming in, it's coming in strong. Yours says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for the sign, well, here it fucking is. The sign is here, Mary, to take action. Stop sitting on your hands. Stop waiting. Take that action, my love, and stay connected to your intuition, okay? Thank you for connecting with me, love. If anyone would like a reading, please put a number 1 in the chat. Sorry if that was loud, that was my drink. One second, guys. One minute, guys. What? Sorry, Elizabeth. Me like, what? As if somebody's going to say something to me. Elizabeth says, Keeley, it means I can hear so great. Oh, I'm glad that you can hear, Elizabeth. Katina, my love, do you want to put your question in the chat? Waiting for Katina to put her question in. Why am I not on the screen? I've only just realised. You're welcome, Mary. Katina says, yay. I don't know why I sounded like that. It reminded me of Fluttershy. Not My Little Pony. Anyway, yay. What does the future have in store for me now? I made some big life changes. So I'm not laughing at you, Katina. I'm laughing at myself. I'm stupid. What does the future have in store for me now that I've made some big changes? Big life changes, re self-care. Okay, love, let's see what we have. Hey, Big Daddy On. How are you doing, love? Why do they all have to fall? It's so annoying. Okay. The first one. Big Daddy O, Gary told me to give you his love. He wants to give you a kiss, he said. They are jumping out, aren't they, tonight? The energy does feel lovely. I'm getting hot in my face. Falling again. You and Gary are like little love bugs, I tell you. Daddy O. Okay, here we are. These are the three that came out for you, Katina. You've got the not six, bloody hell, I can't count now. The 9 of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Sun. And I'm totally loving this energy. I wish that you didn't tell me that you've done some changes, because look at that. Wounded, protected, trying something new, rebirth. Like, you can literally see the whole transition right there, Katina. Like, and I also want to say that you had a lot of anxiety, and that seems to have calmed down for you now, my love. And there's a need to keep taking being spontaneous. Talk about spontaneity. There's a need to keep being spontaneous and to keep trying new things as well. Because I want to say, sometimes you get yourself in like a certain mold, or like stuck in a certain routine where you feel like your life is on repeat day after day after day, and it makes you feel closed off. Now, going forward into the future, if we do take this advice of spontaneity, it's like we're going to keep experiencing these rebirths. We're going to keep experiencing more positivity, and we're also going to be connecting more into our intuition there. And they're talking about abundance as well for you, my love. I want to say as well that that your energy has been shifting quite quickly, and I want to say they're talking about change. I don't know if you've already done this, or if this is something you've been thinking about, but they're talking about redecorating or changing the room around, or changing the house around. They're showing like that feng shui. Is that right? I don't know how you say it. They're talking about like feng shui and having everything in a more settled, a more settled energy for you. They're also bringing me the yin and the yang energy as well. They're talking about balance, Katina, and that you, my love, you've made these amazing changes to make your life feel better, but you still feel like that there is something missing, and I want to say that we need to ensure that we bring balance, okay, surrounding us. And they are talking about a change as well within like a career setting, or if it's not a career, then it's going to be us learning like a new hobby, but it's something that we're going to be doing work-wise. Sorry, my words got stuck then in my mouth. Hey, Sunny girl. We do have a few mods here, Sunny, but I love the energy from the mods. Always help me out. They always help anyone here who's new, and they're all great. Last card for you, Katina. Oh, don't fall. We've got the Three of Wands, my love, and this is talking about putting plans into action. There is things that you've been wanting to do that you've been holding off, okay? And it's like we've had these amazing ideas, and sometimes you feel like you're running away with yourself with these ideas. But they're talking about where we are now at this place that we can start putting them plans into action. We just need to take the first step. And I feel like that you essentially have made the first step, because it's like we're not just writing it down now, we're doing things that are proactive, but it's about carrying that on and letting that progress, letting that grow. Okay, let me get your rebel deck. Guys, after this reading, we are going to have a 5-minute break. We'll gab for 5 minutes. We normally do around the 40-minute mark. This is a bit random, Katina, but it says, eat your vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. I feel like this is talking about, as you are making these changes, ensure that we are also making they're talking about eating greens, food, green, lots of, they're showing me the colour green and oranges. I don't know what vitamins are in what, I'm not a doctor or whatever, but they're showing me greens and they're showing me the oranges as well, love. I want to thank you for connecting with me, guys. We are gonna, oh bloody hell, press the wrong button. We're gonna have a 5-minute break. Let's see how we get on for this 5-minute break, and we can have a gab and a catch up. So how has everybody been? I've missed you all, I have. And what have you all been up to? I know that there's been a few YouTubers that have not been as present. I think it's because, like, for so long, not me, but with like the Johnny Depp community, for so long everyone was on the tail of it. This was kind of like having a bit of a break, aren't they? You know, I can't talk for anyone, of course, but a lot of them YouTube creators put a lot of work into that Johnny Depp case. Real Pamster says, been trying to stay busy. Oh, lovely. Me too. Like, recently, with my fibromyalgia flaring up, I've been finding it a bit harder because it can affect my motivation. If anyone's got fibromyalgia, you'll know what I mean. It sucks your energy away like a straw, and then you literally have no motivation. You literally feel like you can't do much at all. But I've been trying to get everything in order. I have. I need to Let's read this here by Katina. Katina says, thanks, Keela. That was so spot on. I got a little bit behind, but just caught up. I'm getting healthy so many ways, so eat your veggies resonates, LOL. Real Panther says, my pain's been real bad too. I feel for you, Keela. Fibromyalgia is a nightmare. For anyone who doesn't know what fibromyalgia is, it's a chronic pain condition and it's an invisible disability. They don't know what actually causes it. There is no cure. And it essentially, like in your body, you feel the actual pain, but physically nothing has caused it. So, for example, when you go and break your leg, you're in pain because your leg's broken. But with fibromyalgia, your body could be perfectly healthy, but you're in pain as if you have got a broken leg. It really, really hurts. Sometimes if somebody like pokes you, like in your arm or something, it feels like someone's getting at you with a pen. My pain is from blunt trauma or injuries. I don't have any blunt trauma, so I can't, like, nothing serious. I'm clumsy and I fell over loads of times, but that is about it. With fibromyalgia, they say that loads of things can bring it on. Some sort of trauma. It can be ancestral. It can come on if you've experienced trauma as a child or even like DV. It's awful, but I manage good days and bad days. I'm really, really happy that you can, Tom. So some of my bad days I can't manage at all. But you just do what you gotta do, innit? Do you know what I mean? You just gotta carry on treading forward. You've gotta carry on the train track and, you know, going straight, putting your pigeon head on and getting to the destination you need to. I have to lay down sometimes, 3 times in a day to get through a day, but I get through it. Well, I'm really happy that you can get through it, Hamster. My free don't really let me, like now and again they'll let me have a nap in the afternoon if I put a film on for them, or sometimes we just put meditation music on and everybody chills out, but that's a rare occurrence. But I'm thinking as they get older, they might let mummy rest when she's in pain. Keel Talks, so how did you and the Weens and Giant Minions too, Rise of Grey? I took my daughter to see it the other week. Loved it. I loved it too. It was so good. We went to see Minions on Tuesday. And it was so fun. The kids enjoyed it. My little girls were giggling pretty much through all of it. Especially like when the one of the minions turns into like a chicken or something. Sorry for spoilers, but yeah, it was really good. I've been missing you and everyone in the chat and Discord. I need to start going on Discord more. If you're not on my Discord, anyone, the link is in the description of this video. But I have not been on it myself a lot. I need to go on it more. I need to start putting a lot more on there. Because, you know, I used to love, like, I have one about nature, and I've got a gardener now, and he's done my front garden, and I've got all these little plants that I can share on there. And I need to show you guys how big my flamingo tree has got, because it's got huge now. But I've missed everybody, I have. It's been a hard one, though, hasn't it? With the weather and that. So I've not spoken about JD for a while. I'll talk about him for a second while we're on our break. Has anyone seen that his pictures are up at the, I think it's called Castle Gallery or Castle Art Gallery in London? He has 4 pictures up there. And there's been a short film that's come out, which is really, really good as well. Well, I'll share the garden on the Discord. It's only got a few plants in there at the minute. Like, I want to get a rose bush or something pretty to go in there, because there used to be like a little patch of grass, but it was mainly weeds. So he's scraped it all up and he's put some little plants in there and he's made it into like a flower bed. What's sold out? What's sold out, Kirsty? $18 is much better than expected. What's 18? See, because there's a delay on here. Like, sometimes when we're chatting and I'm yammering on, I forget what we're talking about. His artwork in the gallery is sold out already. Oh wow, I didn't know that it was for sale. I thought it was because I've not looked into it properly. I thought it was like an expedition. But that's amazing. They sold out. I did see that they put on Twitter that their website, like Johnny Depp basically broke their website because it came down. Nobody could get on it for a while. His album with Jeff Beck is at 18. It was higher than that, wasn't it, a few weeks ago? It was in the rock charts. It was number 1 at one point, or in the top 3. They've done really well with it. And according to somebody's simps, don't want her that should not be named, he's washed up. That man is far from washed up. Oh, the name, yeah, you're right. Sorry, Elizabeth. My brain's not working. He's far from washed up. Literally everything he touches is doing really well. I'll have to look up that Kirsty. If you put the link in the chat or on Discord, I won't be able to put it on the screen because it might copyright the stream, but sometimes it can pull it down. Search for Sea of Dawn on YouTube. You should be able to see bits of Johnny Depp. I'll check that out in a bit. Okay, let's do a few more readings, guys, because I'm not going to be live for much longer. Probably about another 20 minutes or so. There it is. If you'd like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. My brain is never working. It's annoying, Elizabeth. going to get warmer again tomorrow. We were trying to. Thank you for that, Kirsty. It's just come through now. Okay, Elizabeth Me, I feel drawn to you, my love. Do you want to put your question in the chat? I'm going to get these oracle cards out. I feel drawn to these. Ask your guides. Of course you can, Elizabeth. Elizabeth would like a general reading. Oh, you're a good egg, aren't you, Gary? You know, I've got Gary saying that now when I say you're a good egg to people. He said it to somebody in the shop who gave him a good deal, or he went, "Oh, you're a good egg, aren't you?" And he's picking up the Manchester slang. It's funny. Okay, Elizabeth. I only have a space with all these decks of cards out. I pulled out these 3 oracle cards for you. We've got Death with Guardian Angels. Here's Manx slang. What, calling people a good egg? I think so. Epiphany and unconditional love. So the Death card coming out first, my love, Guardian Angels. This is talking about the end of something that was hurtful for yourself. Something that was like a long battle that we was waiting to be over. It's either ended now. That cycle is either ended or it's coming to an end. Okay, it's like we've got past the hard bit. Excuse me. We've got past the hard bit and we're now on the road to a new path. Okay, and I want to say it was a very long-winded journey and there was a lot of tears. And it's like now we're starting to finally see a change in the circumstances around us. It's like we've had kind of like a wake-up call, I want to say, Elizabeth Me. We've got the Epiphany card here. And it's like I want to say that you was like on a journey to discover yourself for a long while. And you was on a journey to discover what you should be doing. And I want to say that felt like it was on hold for the longest time. And now we're in a place where we're starting to make plans and we're starting to feel like we can be ourselves and live again. You've also got the unconditional love card, my love. And I want to say that this is representing healing. It's also representing that you embody this beautiful unconditional love that you share with the people around you within your life. And it emits from you, even when you're having the hardest of days yourself, you spread this light. Okay, I had to pick up one more card for Elizabeth, and you've got this risk card. I've not seen it before. Joy guides, and I want to say with this card, my love, that it's saying that we need to be taking more risks at the moment. I want to say that you have been very cautious on what steps you will take, but now going forward, they talk about the need to be taking more risks and to be entrusting to yourself, but also trusting that the situation will work out the way it's intended to, and to be open to that. Get you a Rebel deck card, love. Oh, I'm tired. Okay, this is the one that came out for you, Elizabeth Me. Shame, regret, and guilt, those are just bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. This is talking about that there's a lot of things that you still hold on your head, things that you wanted to achieve or wanted to do, and also like regrets and stuff, and they're telling you to release them. Release them from yourself. Don't let anything bound you down anymore. Allow yourself to be free from them binds, and to send that forgiveness out to anyone that's hurt you. Forgiveness doesn't mean forget, but also send that forgiveness out to yourself as well. Thank you for connecting with me, Elizabeth. Elizabeth says, thank you, spot on. The last hurdles are being crossed now. Thank you, love. If you'd like a reading, please put one in the chat. 1 second, guys. If you'd like a reading, put number 1 in the chat, my loves. Oh, you're welcome, Elizabeth. Thank you for connecting with me. Kirsty, I feel drawn to you, love. Do I put your question in the chat? By the way, guys, you may have heard me talk before about how I experience anxiety sometimes. It happens more when I'm out. I don't know why. It's not like I'm anxious over a particular thing. I just experience anxiety. And I bought this little thing the other day, this little cube. And it's good, you can just put it in your pocket. And it's really good. It's got like little fidget things on it that you can... It's also, my little boy loves it, and I'm getting him one, his own as well. It's good for anyone who has anxiety. Okay, Kirsty, put your question in the chat, love. Guys, says you go, Elizabeth. It's only the beginning of greatness for you. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Are you singing, Gary? Okay, Kirsty, gonna give you another minute or so, love, and then we'll open it up to anyone else who's not had a reading yet. Yes. Okay, Kirsty says, oh, can I have a general, please? Sure, love. You can. Thank you, Keely. Wasn't expecting a reading. Well, you did put a 1 in the chat, didn't you? Carry that, yes. So it just looks so sassy. Okay, Kirsty. These are the 3 that came out for you. You've got leadership, survival, and risk. Okay, my love. I feel like that this card, this leadership card, it feels very, very emotional for me. I want to say that you've been a light to so many people that you don't realize, that you have guided more people than you know. I want to say that you felt like you've had a lot of closed doors in your face, and there's been people around you who you have supported. It could be just your husband and your children, or it could be spreading out to other people, but talking about where you have been that pillar of light and strength for others, even when you've been feeling like you couldn't even be strong for yourself. You've been so strong for other people. And you've guided people in the hardest of times. They're also talking about that there's been like thoughts or ideas of helping others and giving guidance to other people. And they're talking about listening to the intuition there. Now they're bringing this survival in. Obviously, I know your survival story. A lot of people who are in this room watching this right now probably know as well, from when you very bravely came up here and you shared that. And I want to say that sometimes you feel super alone fighting that, even to this day, even though that there is people around you who understand. It's like you feel like nobody really understands, nobody really gets it. But it's like the cards are coming in to remind you that you're not alone. Look at all the loving people around you. Look at the people who you've guided as well. Okay, Kirsty, they're talking about taking risks, my love. I want to say that you have pulled yourself away a little bit, and I feel like you know where that is, and you've kind of pulled yourself back. And the cards are coming in and saying, listen, A lot of people have had this. I think you're the second or third person to have this risk card coming out. And it's coming out again for you, Kirsty, saying that now's the time to start doing the things that you felt that you tell yourself that you can't do. The cat's meowing. To trust yourself and believe in yourself. Let me just go and let the cat in, guys. 1 second. You did have to wait till I started showing you. Come on then. I'm swearing I just heard him yelling. Well, he's not here. Maybe it was one of my spirit cats. I just heard him meow. Guys, please let me know in the chat if you've heard that as well. I weren't hearing things, was there? Like, there was definitely a cat meowing then. I can hear it again. Let me go check. Scratch! That's so weird. One minute, guys. I am so confused. No, there's no cat. That's so weird. The cat is meow. Did you guys hear that cat meowing then? Obviously, I have a cat. But I have got 3 angel cats as well. Well, 2 angel cats and 1 cat that went missing. He might still be alive. Come on, heard it. Kirsty heard it. Elizabeth heard it. Right, Kirsty, let me get you a rebel deck card, love. Kirsty, you've got some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. This is saying don't let that anxiety get in the way. Okay? And don't hold that over your head anyway at all. To trust in yourself and to believe in you. And to know that you can. Okay? That you can do it. Okay? If you'd like a reading, put 1 in the chat. This might be the last one. Put a 1 in the chat. Kirsty says I'm struggling and wanted to spend a day in London but chickened out. Oh, love. Kimon, do you want to put your question in the chat, love? Kirsty says, on my own, I felt I was there for everyone, but needed a bit of me time. I'm a bit lost with what Kirsty actually is anymore. I know that feeling. No, I just heard a fly. I hate this time of year. It's like the bleeding cast. A bug's life tries to move into your house. Rent free. I feel I need to get these oracle cards again. Come on. Oh, it's doing my head in. It's really pecking my head. Kirsty says, thank you for that reading. It did hit me in the right places. You're welcome, love. Kirsty, taking a leap of faith on yourself is when you learn to fly, love. That was very poetic, Gary. And very true. Excuse me. Okay. Come on, you have lost priorities and imagination. So, first and foremost, with the lost card coming out first, I want to say that the new moon brings in a lot of changes for you, my love. And I want to say that there is things that are switching up. And I want to say you've been asking the universe, okay? You've been asking the source to be bringing you what you need. To be bringing you what you need. And to do that, there is things that we've having to cut out. Okay, there is things where it's going to feel like, well, I didn't want that to cut out, but I've got it. It's for the greater good. And it's about putting them priorities in order. Okay, we've got the priorities card right here. The master teacher coming in. And it's about leaving all the baggage behind, which isn't doing us any good, so that we can get on our path and we can go down the road in the straight way, rather than being weighed down. If you're wondering what weird noise is, it's my fridge. She's an old girl and she likes to rumble sometimes. With the priorities coming in, come on, I want to say that the new moon coming in is saying that we really need to be putting our priorities order. We needed to take in more control of our life, and this is going to take some imagination. We've got the inner child. It's talking about connecting back into the roots, connecting back into the innocence, and to start enjoying life in a way that a child would, not in a childish way, but with wonder. Okay, finding the beauty within things and using the imagination to take our venture to the next step, rather being beholden to one space and one time, because sometimes you can get a bit stuck and you let everything weigh us down. We're talking about getting creative. I feel like that there's a lot of creative energy going around at the moment. I've experienced it myself personally at the moment, like I said, learning guitar myself. But they're talking about for yourself getting creative. There's a need to be switching off, come on, and finding that mindfulness activity that can help you zone out and tune into yourself. Life has been very hectic around you, and we're needing to have a big clear out. As we've said here, the priorities card coming in, and we really needing to connecting back into that inner child. Like, look at them, how beautiful them cards are together. The inner child and the creativity card coming in there together, painting rainbows, butterflies, like literally the most innocent of innocent things that bring us joy. Right, that might not bring you joy, other things might do, but this is what they're telling me right now. This is going to set off a metamorphosis process for yourself. You're going to experience like coming away from the old and going into the new. And last but not least, we have one last card, and we've got disconnect muses. Now, I love it when the oracle cards do this, and they literally say what I've just been saying about the need to being disconnected from the world and connecting into this creative process. Like, loving these three cards that have come out in order of one another: imagination, creative, and disconnect. Connecting away, coming away from the world. Everything has been too bundled up, and you feel like a volcano sometimes. And they're talking about breathing as well. Remember to breathe. Obviously, we don't think about breathing. I don't mean in the literal sense. But they're talking about that sometimes we need to just stop a moment and just take that little breather, rather than buzzing around. So funny we had that fly as well a second ago. Right, let me get you a Rebel deck card, love. Now, I don't know if you've seen the Rebel deck cards before or not, Mom, but these cards, they are sassy, they have curse words, and they tell you what you need to know rather than what you want to know. So we have this one that came out for you. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person, just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Now, this is talking about a person from our past, and even though that they're in our past, it might not be an everyday thing, it might not even be an every week thing, but now and again, you'll find yourself checking up on them, and they're in your past for a reason. Just leave them there. Just let them get on. They were toxic for you, and they didn't do you good at all. And just to leave them where they are, basically. Okay, hope that was okay for you. Come on, guys, we've got time for another one or two. Gary, if you're still listening, let me know what time you're going to be home, or what time you are home. That was weird. Okay, guys, if you're new here and you might not understand how this works, 1 second, I need to get my phone. Put a 1 in the chat if you'd like a reading. My fridge needs to shut up. She's proper groaning away with herself. Yeah, my phone pinged. But it wasn't Gary, it was my old phone. It was just a bloody daft text. Like a promotion thing. Dana, do you want to put your question in the chat, love? Okay. So we're going to carry on till around 10:15. Dana says, will me and M be in a romantic relationship? Feel like soulmate connection. Excuse me. Right. A lot of earth energy around you, Dana, or around M. Let's get the life out of me. Okay. There's a lot of earth energy around your star sign or around M's star sign. I don't know which one of yours it is. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. Now, I feel like that they're showing the 10 of Pentacles first because that is the desired outcome. Okay, that is where we're wanting to be. That's where we're where we are needing to be. When I say earth energy, Dana, it might not be your actual star sign, but it could be connected into your house, if that makes sense. I'm not that good with star signs, but yeah, we could have a lot of earth energy within the I don't know if you've had your full birth chart done there, but they are showing me literally every single card here is Pentacles. But between you two, and this is where like this connection's coming in this earth energy. Plus, if you add fire to water, what do you get? Earth. Okay. The saying though, that scared me. That it shook me up a little bit. Bloody hell! One of the kids put like a squishy on the wall, and it's been stuck there for hours, and it just fell down, and it scared the life out of me. Hey, J. Marie Phoenix and Debbie Dahl, hope you're both okay. I feel like that stop buzzing. I feel like Dana, between you and for it to work, there's a lot of things that we need to juggle. Okay, I want to say that you and him are trying to like discover yourselves and what you want to, where you want to go forward, like in a career setting, and where we want our life to pan out. And for you two to work, we're literally gonna have to plant the seeds, and sow the seeds, and water them and grow them. And it's something that's going to take a lot of nourishment. Excuse me. And you'll learn about each other a lot along the way as well. The tarot never tell me directly yes or no. I can ask my pendulum if you want a direct yes or no answer. The cards just give me guidance. Dana, just let me know in the chat, love. I normally ask this before I start doing the cards. Now I've just heard the cat meowing again, and if he's not there, it's gonna wake him up. He's not there. I just heard him. Scratch! Scratch! Guys, this is so weird. I feel like it is potential, Dana, but it's like this is the desired outcome. This is the one that came out first, and it's the whole shebang. It's the completion, okay, of being together, having that, having the right career, having the right home settings, having the abundance. Can you hear? Did you hear the meowing? I don't know if it's the teller. Let me mute the teller and see if we can still hear it in a minute. It might be one of my angel kittens. Okay, Dana said yes. Let me just get my pendulum, love, and we can ask, and you'll find out yes or no. Because normally with a yes or no reading, I normally use the pendulum straight away, which is just another form of divination to give you, the receiver, what you're looking for, a yes or a no. If I can get it out. It sounds like Scratch is playing hide or go seek as well. It's weird. Can't hear it now though. Anyway, Dana would like to know, will Dana and be in a romantic relationship? Dana, for yes, it will go in a clockwise circle. Might be a little clockwise circle. For no, it'll go anti-clockwise. For maybe, it'll go back and forward. And if you're not supposed to know the answer right now, it will just stay still, like you ain't supposed to know. Not telling you nothing. Okay. Dana would like to know, will they and be in a romantic relationship? Okay, let's go in a clockwise circle, my love. The thing, yes, but it's also going back and forward, which is maybe. So it's yes, maybe. Again, about putting that work in there and planting the seeds, sowing the seeds, watering it. It's something that's going to take nourishment. It's something that's going to take hard work, but it can be done if yourself and put that work in with that trust and love there as well. Hey, if anyone would like a reading, please put one in the chat. You're welcome, Dana. Thank you for passing on by. Okay, let me see. Like I said, guys, if you'd like a reading, put a one in the chat. Well, there's only one, so let's go with Jay Marie Phoenix. Go on, Jay. Is this your question here? So that's a good thing about when there's not a lot of people in here. We can get through to a lot of people. What do I need to know about Brandon K and his intentions? Why did they have to fall? So annoying. 1 minute. Jay Marie, your cards have fell, love. 1 second. Okay. One second, guys. Okay, Jay Marie. I'm going to call you Jay while I'm doing your reading, love. Otherwise, I'm going to get tongue-tied and slip up on my words like I always do. So we've got the Page of Wands, the Nine of... No, not the Nine, bloody hell. The Four of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Garrett. Wow. Anyway, I want to say, my love, regarding Brandon's intentions, I feel like he is very, very intrigued, okay, and he's trying to figure you out, and as well, while you're trying to figure him out, and he's trying to weigh in his options as well. but I feel like that you do very much intrigue him, and you confuse him a little bit, and you keep him guessing. And he kind of likes that. Obviously, you've got to make sure you don't go over that line of toxicity, and I feel like that you haven't. But the talk, I feel like that Brandon is very intrigued by you, but I feel like that you have to be careful with this one, because I feel like that there is times when he will just withdraw away and go in his little corner and be a little bit stubborn. And it's not him being horrible or anything. It's just that sometimes he just likes to just be in his own space. And it's like hey Joseph, hey TJ. It's about being accepting of that. Okay, being accepting of that. And I also feel like that if you was to go with Brandon, that not to rush it too quickly, because if you do, I feel like he kind of likes the chase a little bit. Some people do, some people don't. And I feel like that if you were to come on too strong to him, it'd be like, nope, I'm not interested no more. So it's about taking time there. I do feel like that he is very much of a sturdy person, and that when he has his mind made up in a relationship, that he wants to bring the best for his partner, and he wants to be protective and loving, and ensure that these good foundations are being made. And stagnant as well, like sometimes in a relationship the partner can be not a sturdy person to rely on, not an honest person, whereas I feel like Brandon, when he's settled down in a relationship, he's just very much present and involved in that person. I also have to give you these two very quickly as well, the Star and the Ace of Cups. With the Star coming, that's like the wish card, and this is about the intentions, okay? So this is talking about if we have fears, to set them aside, bring in them positive intentions, because the universe will listen to that. They'll give you what you want, but if you throw out what you don't want, you can sometimes attract that energy as well. If you do that, then your cup, got the Ace of Cups. This is the cup overflowing with abundance, with love, with happy emotions. Where's my Rebel deck? Come on. Oh, it's there. I'm going to get you a Rebel deck card, Jay. Now, the Rebel deck, as I've explained already, is very sassy. It just tells you what you need to know. Tells you what you need to know rather than what you want to know. So he wants to offer emotion. I feel like that when he's settled down in a relationship, he is very affectionate. I feel like that at first he might like hold his feelings back, not as forthcoming, but when it's like a committed, sturdy relationship, he's very, very much of a loving and a person to rely on within a relationship. You've got Jay. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. This is talking about the fears coming in here, and it's like messing with the actual intuition of what we want and what is the right thing to do. We need to be pushing the fears aside so we can listen to our true voice within us, through our true intuition coming through. Take all the fears out, because it will just, the fears lie to you, the fears of the anxiety coming in and trying to push you down from getting the things that you need to get. Okay. Oh, where did we go? There we go. Hope that's okay for you, Jay. If anyone would like a reading, put a 1 in the chat. You're welcome, Jay. If you would like a reading, put a 1 in the chat. No one is chatty today. I hope everything is okay. No one's not that. No one's very chatty at all. Maybe some people are just chilling. This summer as well, even though summer's supposed to make you feel good, it's just very, well, it is for me anyway. It's like very meh. Okay, 30 more seconds and then we'll pick someone. There's not a lot of chatty people today. Hey, Joelle. TJ just got back from the city centre with Fanta and Hen. Oh, well, I hope you guys have fun. Okay, Joelle, I feel a bit drawn to you, love. I feel drawn to you. Do you want to put your question in the chat? Excuse me. I'm here, yammer, yammer, yammer. That's Gary trying to be chatty in one comment. Joelle, waiting for your question, love. You've not put it in the chat yet. Oh, yeah. I'm very sorry for your loss, Joelle. I feel like I need to use my oracle cards for this. Just move my tarot out of the way. Won't be a second, love. Okay. Joel, I'll see what comes up for you, love. I'm sending healing to you and your husband. I like the cards that have come out for you, Joel. Just show you what you've got. So you've got gifts, denial, and life force. Okay. So I'm going to look at this first one first, which is the gifts card. Now, you and your husband have been such a support to one another through this hard process. Now, regarding rekindling that spark and that love with one another, they're talking about doing simple, like, acts of kindness with one another, just simple little gifts to lighten each other's day and to build that friendship and love back up again. Okay. Excuse me. Your husband, I feel your husband in that grieving process is suffering with like some sort of denial as well. There's like this denial feeling going in, and I feel like that there's a need for you guys to be coming together and communicating and just sitting down and talking and allowing each other, okay? And I'm not saying that you do, but we're talking about, okay, not ridiculing each other and being patient and to bring each other up. Okay, they talk about bringing each other up, bringing each other back up to that feeling of self-worth, and to know that it's not your fault that your child's not here, that your child is always around you with love. And I feel like that I want to say that see, it's hard for me to connect into spirit when I'm online anyway, and I'm not going to connect into it too much, but connecting to the cards here, I feel like that they're drawing me to that gifts one, and I want to say that he has been trying to come around and leave signs and gifts, how to let you know that he's alright, okay? And that he's fine now. Now the Aphrodite card is here as well, life force. I'm losing my voice. I feel like that you and your husband have lost that communication that you used to have so easily. And I want to say that you both love each other, and it's that in love part now that we're needing to fix. And I know it sounds cliche, but they're talking about allowing each other to do little things to help build us back up, whether it's a date night once a month. I feel like that the rekindling of your relationship is very possible, but it's going to take work. understanding and patience. And they're also talking about writing a letter. Sometimes it's hard to talk, okay? They're talking about writing it down. And I just got really, really emotional saying that. But they're talking about writing it down so that we can get them feelings out, what have been trapped in for so long. And I've got to give you the number 13 as well, Joelle. I don't know why, but I need to give you the number 13. And I also need to give you the month of April. I want to say that somebody is receiving healing around the shoulder area. There's pain. I've got pain here. Bottom of my neck. Somebody's getting pain there. So there's healing going to that area, my love. Now with the life force, the Aphrodite coming in, this is saying that fire is still within both of you to bring that marriage back alight. But again, it's about lighting the flame there, showing the flame and then the fire. I don't want to get you a Rebel deck card out, Joelle, unless you want me to. They can be very sassy and straight to the point sometimes, love. It's up to you. Just let me know in the chat, Joelle. Usually at the end of my readings, I always give everybody read one of these cards for everyone. The card, the Oracle with Attitude, the Rebel deck. Brutal honesty, I always say. Okay, let's see what comes. Fell again. Why did they have to fall? It's so annoying. 1 second. Okay, this could be related to your question, Joelle, but it could be related to a different situation within your life, okay? But the first one here says, you are being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. This is saying that there's things where you're holding back from, what you're holding back. And I feel like it's nothing humongous, but it's like unintentionally we're taking it out on people around us, and we need to recognize that and to stop it. I feel that's this one as well. It's not everyone else's fault, it's yours. You're a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. We sometimes pass the buck. And I feel like that you have this beautiful heart of gold, Joelle. And again, I don't feel it's intentional. And I feel it's because we're hurting and we're feeling like we can't express that hurt. And it's just coming out in the wrong way sometimes. And these cards are just saying, recognize that, draw that in. Okay. I don't feel this is anything evil or horrible or like that you're a bad person. It's just because you're hurting and you're human. I hope you understand that, my love. I do feel so much love around you, though. I just want to let you know that. 1 second, guys. I do, thank you. Well, thank you for understanding, sure. Them cards, like I said, they can be very, very brutal sometimes. They can just be tell you how they tell you things that you don't necessarily want to hear. But that's what everybody loves them for. They love them for the honesty, for the positivity. Now, let me just change this banner. Okay. 1 second, guys. Couldn't get my mic to work then. Right, let me make a new banner here. Excuse me, we can have a chat. Joel says, sometimes you have to look in the mirror to understand what's going on around you. It starts with you. Exactly. Yes, thank you, Elizabeth. Me, we do. We have a Discord. If you don't know what Discord is, it's just like a chat thing, but it's just people who are on my particular Discord. So people who are in my who have joined my Discord are in that chat, and they can't get your number or whatever. But there is a need to 1 second. There is a need to make sure that you mute the notifications if you join it, because sometimes it can wake you up and it's really annoying. Hello, my love.
Hello. Hi. Sorry. I had to get settled really quick, but I wanted to come say hello to everyone.
It's okay.
How's everyone?
I keep hearing the cat. Did you hear his bell jingle then just now?
That might have been me
No, it
jingling.
wasn't.
Quite possibly could have been. But hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. You know, I know it's always a joy seeing Miss Keeley and getting readings from her. And, all of you are so lovely. And I love all of you for your support that you give her every time you come to her channel and just hang out with her. You know, it brings me joy and solace knowing that she has this community whilst I'm not there. So until I can get back, then she'll have me physically. But in the meantime, you guys fill a void.
It's not a
Which is
void.
it's very lovely.
It's not a void. Oh, even when you're here, I'm still going to be doing my readings. I've just physically,
I know that.
emotionally, spiritually not been able to do in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, that is a void filled then, isn't it?
Yeah. I love everyone who comes in here.
Yeah, it's so lovely to see everyone here and all the names that are very familiar. Just want to say
And
hello
new
to all of
names.
you. Oh, new
Yeah,
names as well. Well, hello, new names.
the readings are closed for tonight, guys. We're just going to have a little chat. It's been months, I think, since you've been on one of my live streams, my love.
Yeah, it's been quite a while. It doesn't
You
seem like it because
Does that mean you can
little
sing for
fun
us?
fact. Really?
Yeah.
Little fun fact: we meet like this all the time, Kaylee and I, because this is the only way we can, see each other and speak. For now, until I can get back over there.
Well, I love this. It's a blessing. Joelle, I love that Divine Intervention brought you here. I hope that the reading I gave you helped in some way.
Oh, it's lovely. Hello, Joel. I'm Gary. Hi. I'm Kaylee's
Yeah.
partner.
He's got a beautiful voice as well.
Yes, I do.
You don't do that, you're going to hurt your throat.
I sound like a frog. But when Keeley kisses me, I turn into a prince.
Excuse me.
Elizabeth, me. Hello. Who else is? Kirsty, of course. Hello. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I'm trying to scroll through everything. TJ, hey.
Real Pam's has
Yeah.
been listening as well.
Oh, real Pamster. Love you. And I know Sean B's here. Or was.
Kara was here as well.
Okay,
Elizabeth.
true. All right. Yeah, say hi to Elizabeth. She's so lovely. Sean B, I always get a kick out of though, because he comes at me sometimes. It's funny. And then Jazzy, that's a new name. Hey, Jazzy. Smriti Mondal, hello to you. If you're still here. Dana, that's a new one as well.
It's okay if you don't want to sing, because I've got that video if you want me to play it.
You can do that. That's fine.
Well, it's up to you. You haven't sang that song for a while. Do you even remember it still?
Probably not.
Because I know
It'd
that
probably be
you've been
best to
practicing.
just play it.
Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh my God, guys. Keeley has been doing really good on the guitar lately. It's only been less than a week.
It's 8 days.
Okay, a little more than a week then. But goodness gracious, yeah. And she's even got the marks on the tips of her fingers, like a real guitarista. So she's been really doing it, and the chords are coming out cleaner and cleaner every time.
I'm enjoying that, though.
Yeah, it's doing good. She even has her own little notebook, like of tabs, like the chords, where they show you where to put your fingers. She's been that determined and dedicated to it. So
Yeah, I'm
proud.
very determined. So this song that I'm gonna play now, it was written by myself. It's in support of Johnny Depp, and it was sang and composed and produced by your boy Gary, who sat there. Let me just take this comment off because it's not letting me do it.
Okay. Oh, I just
Take
saw
the
a comment from Carrie. Carrie, no, sweetheart, it's not set up.
keep telling him
I
no.
know. I can set it up, or Kaylee can set it up. It's
No,
up to
you
her
have
if
to.
she wants
You
to.
have to set.
Uh,
You have to set up so you can go in your
yeah,
bank.
I always feel so weird about that, but I'll set one up for sure. But
Yeah, and
I
if
just have
people
to.
want
Yeah.
to, they can do. Right, I'm gonna press play. Enjoy the song. We'll see you in a minute.
Sunday.
There we go from the top. Yeah. Listen. You don't want to make nice. I tried. Seems like you want to take this to court. I went on believing that you were the one. What a mistake. How could have I been so wrong? Look what you did, girl. Look what you done. It didn't have to be like this. No, it didn't have to be like this. I gave you everything I could. Took your friends in. You knew I would. I should have known when it was all rushed. I never thought it'd be like this. It didn't have to be like this. You know, I can't understand you when you're talking like Fozzie Bear. Then pretending I pulled out your hair. Really? Tell me now, does that seem right? I thought you were better than this. It didn't have to be like this. You started to believe your own lies. I told you never again you'd see my eyes. So I'll see you in court, kid. I'm gone. It didn't have to be like this. It really didn't have to be like this. You quietened me down. You put on a frown. Hoaxed the whole damn town. Said that I beat you and they believe you. Even weaponized me too. But what about me too? And what you put me through? Oh, look what you did, girl. Look what you done. I never thought it'd be like this. Girl, you didn't have to be like this. I guess it's gonna have to be this. It didn't have to be this.
You're so talented.
Oh my goodness, man. Just listening to that now. I picked up my guitar and I tried to play along with it. And I was like, oh my God, what did I do? I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I can figure it out, though.
Mm.
But yeah. Thanks, Sean B. Appreciate you. Elizabeth, me. Hey, Claire Bear.
Very clever, Grandpa.
Claire Bear.
Not seen you for a while. I've not seen anyone for a while. This is my first live in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's so nice to see everyone, though.
Yeah, well, everyone who's here, it's been lovely to see.
Yeah.
And we did
I'm
some
glad
readings.
I could catch the end of it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you caught the end of it too. And I just want to thank everyone for coming along to the stream tonight. And I'll try and get these streams out more often because the energy's lovely and I just love your energy. Even if it's not readings, like we can just do random. I've not done a random stream for anyone for ages. And try that sentence again. I've not done a random stream at all in ages. Where we're just gabbing and we catch up. Dooby dooby doo.
Dooby dooby doo. Dooby dooby doo.
I don't know where that,
Doo.
I don't know where that came from.
You always do that though when you're like trying to like think and do something at the same time. You're like dooby dooby doo.
I don't even realise it until you pointed it out. I'm like, when did I even do that?
And
I
then
didn't
you're
even.
like, you said, who else is here? Dooby dooby doo.
Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo's here.
Look how beautiful she is, you guys. Isn't she
You're
lovely?
beautiful.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful?
Making me go shy. Yeah, so me and Gary are gonna probably do some more practicing on the guitar in a bit. Aren't we?
Oh, if you want. Go on then. Let's see how far you've come along.
But I feel embarrassed doing it live.
What? Show your skills, girl.
Not skills.
You've been practicing your ass off, man.
I've only been doing it for a week. Don't judge me, guys. I've only been doing this for a week.
Judge her, guys.
Well, I've been practicing my cards, but that weren't cards. That was just my little thing that I made up, isn't it?
And that's from someone who has never picked up a guitar in her life, ever.
Well,
CJ says, I'm judging. That's good.
well, I'm on day 8 of learning the guitar.
Day number 8, people. And I've been playing for years.
I've been practicing my cards.
See? That? There's the notebook I was talking about.
You've been playing for You've been playing like 30 years, haven't you?
Yeah, decades. Well, yeah. I mean, not completely. It was always like, Kate, hi. How are you? New subscriber, thank you.
Thank you for subscribing. You have come at the end of our stream now. Like,
Yeah.
I've already, but if you stay subscribed, and I do these streams quite often. I haven't been live for a few weeks, but I'm going to try and get live more often again now, because I used to go live a few times a week. It's been hard.
Yeah. But make sure that, you know, do the YouTube things, hit the notification bell so that you see when her streams come up again. And you can always go back and look at all the other streams that she's done and videos that she's made. It's a wonderful channel. Fantastic. Very uplifting spiritually and everything else.
Thank you, love. I'm not good with compliments.
But yes. Yes, thank you, Sean, for saying welcome, and everyone else saying welcome. Because this is a wonderful community to be in. I'm sorry, go on, love.
Elizabeth and Claire and Sean. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Claire's, she's a gem as well. Haven't seen you in a while, Claire. It's great to see you. We've missed you.
Yeah, I missed you all.
And all of you.
Yeah, we have a great mindfulness series. I'm thinking about doing a new mindfulness series. If not spoke to you about it yet, love, but I'm not going to be going by a book. It's going to be my own version, and it's going to be me, like, we're going to be doing activities that you guys can follow along with us doing at home, because it won't be on a live stream, it'll be on a video, and you'll be able to follow it at home. And we can also share philosophy, and I love poetry and quotes and all the uplifting stuff. I have, Kate, I'm sorry, love, you've come right at the end of my stream, love. I finished doing the readings about 25 minutes ago. What was that? Did you hear that then?
Yeah, I heard something.
I just heard it again.
Spirits talking. Well, Kate, yes. This is it's already been going on for what, 2 hours? A little bit more than that. But please come on back, and you know, the way it works is she'll ask everyone to put a 1 in the chat, and once she's drawn to someone, then she'll pick them and give them a reading. So it's not always guaranteed, but it's always fun, and it's such a chill atmosphere, and it's nice hearing the readings come across, and how everybody reacts to the readings that she does. And she's always spot on. I'm not just saying this, because I'm being biased. I'm not at all. She's done readings for, well, yeah. I don't want to get too personal, but spot on.
Let me just answer these questions very quickly, my love, and then we're going to be ending in a second. Kerry says, I want makeup tips from you. She said I meant lady, not lassie.
Right.
Put your eyeshadow. A few people have said that. I can do, like, I'm not that good at makeup.
I beg to differ.
I don't wear foundation or concealer, or I don't contour. Maybe I will do when my wrinkles start forming. I'm getting a few wrinkles, but I don't really wear that. The only makeup I wear is eyebrow liner, because my eyebrows literally come up to about here, and eyeshadow, mascara, eyeliner, and lipstick. And the only time I really use concealer is when I've got a spot, like I've got a horrible one right now, but I've got no concealer, but oh well. But yeah. I am English, Kate. I'm from the northwest of England. I'm from Manchester. Hi, Lulu. I think you might be new here, Lulu, as well. But yeah, you've come up the end of the stream, my love. But I'm just answering these few questions here. Claire says, Keeley Talks, would you ever consider doing a teaching at the Tarot tutorial series? As I have just started on my path of learning. That is something that I can look into. Like, I'm still learning tarot. Like, I have done oracle cards for nearly 14 years. But tarot, I only started last year. I have been a medium for nearly 14 years. Tarot, I've only just started that, like, literally last summer. I'll be more confident doing an oracle card series and learning people how to connect in, which is the foundations of connecting in with tarot anyway. Learning how to look into the meanings of the cards and the symbolisms and stuff. If you think that's something you'd like, Claire, and others who are watching. What would you like to say something, love?
No, I don't mean to cut you off. I just have a question, like that before I forget, because that's like that's a really good idea. teach, you know, the oracle thing. That's beautiful idea. Um, Learning people on that. But what if like you started a group, like even with Claire, as far as like learning together tarot. It's like a think of it like
Well,
a book reading group.
well, I was gonna be doing that anyway, and I was gonna be calling like this is what I wanted to do when I started to learn tarot, and I was gonna call it "Learn Tarot with Me," like literally
Yeah,
learning it with me, and I was gonna do that as a series, um on the YouTubes as
there you
videos.
go. We'll see you are on the same
Um,
page then. I didn't even know you were thinking about that.
I was thinking about that ages ago, but the only way that I can do it is essentially like give my what I know and have my trusty book, what I have here, and get everyone to, so I can suggest. I've got different tarot books, but I like this one because it's big and it helps me with my dyslexia in the sense it has the way that it's formatted is really easy. It
That's awesome.
reminds me of like a kid's book, but I love the way that it's formatted. It's easy to
Yeah.
read because of my dyslexia. It's very easy to read. Like I can read a book, don't get me wrong, but when you're wanting to look for something quick, and when you're doing readings, you want to be able to look quick into the book. You don't want to have a thick page book, even though that is thick. But what I'm saying is either this or the other tarots. I can look into that for
Yeah,
years.
that would be awesome. Maybe you
Yeah.
can make a separate channel just for that, yeah. And then
hmm
everyone here can just go there. Keely teaches or Keely learns, or whatever you want to call it. I'll join it. I would love to do that as well.
Hey, Queen Libra, I just want to let you know, my love, that you've come right at the end of my stream. I'm about to end. I did end the readings about 30 minutes ago. Thank you, Claire. About 30 minutes ago. But I will be going live again soon. I don't know when yet, but if you keep the notification bell on, then hopefully you'll be able to catch me in the next one. We've just been having a catch up because I've not been live for a while. I've not been well. And I've had technical difficulties with my laptop. My charger went on me, and I only had the other laptop that crackles when I'm on live, doesn't it? The other one.
Yeah, and then the new one like flips the what's it called?
The old charger that I had,
Cuts the lights off.
what it was doing is it was cutting the whole electricity off down here, so I couldn't
Mm.
use it. So the only way I could, me and Gary do this like a every night. So yeah. Keela, teaching is a great way to internalize what you are learning. Yeah.
Indeed.
So yeah, I can do that. And like Gary said, I might put it on a separate channel, and anyone can come on that one as well if they want.
Yeah. Well, we're just spewing out ideas all over the place now, aren't we? And
I
then you
don't
can
even
do
know.
another sham about makeup.
But I'm not a makeup artist, though. I feel like I don't think I'll be able to give people good advice.
Well, I'll do a Amica Green page or channel and show everybody how to use Amica Green and you know the wondrous things that it can do for you.
Yeah. Um. Okay, I'm gonna go now, love. We're gonna go. My loves. Glad you found your lead for the dog. Anyone who didn't manage to get a reading, and even those that do, I don't have a time limit on my free readings to come and get one. Like, some mediums tell you to wait such an amount of time, but I only tell people that on the private readings. But yeah, with the free readings, they're only little readings. They only last about 5 minutes or something. So, it don't matter how long the distance between the readings. If the advice could be the same, it's going to be the same, That's happened before. People have come in back to back and got a reading and they've got the same advice, but it doesn't matter on the free ones. But anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Lots of love, lots of positive energy, love and light, wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, day, afternoon, evening, or night time. Ta-ra for now. Bye, guys.